So today I'm going to do an overview on how I'm doing the sorting. We got the used sorting started, and I basically have this table set up with a couple of boards on top of the drawer units that I have a whole bunch of. And then these book bins that I picked up at Walmart about 18 months ago on clearance. Those are what they get sorted into. I got a big tub down there I'm working on. The categories I'm sorting into I got basically from David West. I added a few and modified a couple of things a little bit here and there. I just basically taped them onto the backs of the bins or on the sides to tell what pieces go in each one, and then they get sorted in there. I have added some, like I have one down here for broken or really dirty pieces. Everything will be cleaned, but basically the really dirty pieces are pieces that I think won't come clean in a standard washing. And then also over here I have one for Duplo set up. There's only a couple of pieces in there at the moment. Back here I have one for pieces I'm not sure about. Have to do some more investigation on those. And then electronics and other metal axles and spring pieces. Basically anything I wouldn't want to actually wash because I don't want to rust the pieces. I've also got a small container here with some of the burps and other rock type pieces. Over here on the floor I've got a big bin for the Technic. Well, it's a big same size bin because it's getting pretty full for Technic. And then next to it there's one for printed pieces and tiles and stuff that have printing or stickers on them. Separating those all out. I have another station set up over there. Pretty much the exact same way. I do have, I think, one other category over here. Instructions, sticker sheets, and catalogs, just in case any of that shows up. But this is basically unsearched stuff. I haven't gone through most of this at all. There's another Duplo spot over there. I think there's one piece in there. So basically, again, it's set up, and you know, a person would generally sit at the middle of the run. They've actually got a couple of totes on each side piled up, and then this other drawer unit for putting things on. And I basically set it up so that the middle couple where the categories are on the backs, and then on the left side they're on the left, and on the right side they're on the right. So one person can kind of sort from one spot. I'm finding that it's too wide though. I'm finding that I'm making like little piles on the counter to the left and to the right for the farthest categories. So like the 1 by whatever brick and 2 by whatever brick, I just make piles of, and then when I'm done after a while I'll pick them up and put them in there. And the same thing over here. I've got a section on the far side over there for snot, and so usually I just have a little container or something over here for the snot, and then pick it up and put it over there when I'm all set with that. And so clearly this is how we're sorting pieces. I've probably gotten through about 2 18-gallon totes worth so far. You can see that one down there is largely empty, and there was another one that was already emptied. This one over here has been being worked on. I've had other people over here helping. That's why I have 2 stations set up. I had actually 3 people at one point sorting, and I wasn't one of them. And so we had 2 people sitting over here and 1 over here. Sometimes they'd sit, sometimes they'd stand. This one over here especially because it's a little taller. It may not be easy for some people to stand. I think that was the shortest person too, so certainly standing may have worked better for them. So that's the sorting process I have going on right now. Basically, as these book bins get full, I'm going to be bagging them in Ziplocs and putting them down in this tote. Eventually, I will start getting more totes, and I will start sorting the bags so that I end up with a tote of a type of piece. So let's say, you know, I have a whole bunch of plate, you know, 2 by whatever plate here. I got a whole bunch in here. Once I get a whole bunch of those, then I will stop and I will start sorting just the 2 by whatever plate into similar categories for that sort of stuff. So like all the 2 by 2, 2 by 3, 2 by 4, and just separate it like that. Anything larger than 2 by larger than 2 will go in this one, and 1 by plate goes over here. Tile is between them. So basically, you know, all the 2 by, so 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think they go to 14 and 16. I don't recall. They're pretty rare at that size, and that's how that'll get sorted out eventually. And then once I get that point, I will then re-ziplock stuff into just the same piece. All the different colors of the same piece, and at that point I could go to BrickLink and quickly enter in quantities after I then do a color sort at the end. And just switching the color on that one piece as I add a whole bunch in. So that's the plan. It's I've got a lot to do. I mean, there is no question about that. But it's moving along, and I feel like I'm making a little bit of headway now, so that's always a good thing. If you like the video, let me know. If you got any suggestions, let me know. Comments, questions, let me know. Just let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate every single one of the views. Thank you.